Hi, R.D. Barry here. Welcome to episode 2 of my Let's Play of Myst. Well, this is what you get when you load a new game, or load a previous game, and it's a little bit... This is a little bit hard to recognize, but it's really just the island of Myst again, and it's a view of the ceiling in the library if you just uh, look down or look up, you can see that we're just looking at the painted ceiling there. And before I go on, I wanted to check out some of these books here. There's a lot of just ruined books, but there's some that aren't. Um, so there's Channelwood. Um, I'm not going to read this whole thing, but there's basically a text. It's not an actual world, and I think I'll read this off screen and summarize or something. Yeah, okay. I think I vaguely remember that. So we get pictures. Um, I Yeah, so there's one of the worlds, Channelwood, uh, the rocks, um, hmm, um, does he mention the name of this world in this one? Um, hmm, I'll read that later, like I said. Well, most of these, when you click on them, they just show a burnt book, so or a destroyed book. And again, I don't see the name right away, but let's see if I can find that later. And I believe there's another shelf of those, or maybe I'm wrong. Um, so there's 8 sides to this room. There's the exit. There's the map. Red book. A picture. The bookshelves. The picture. Okay, the bookshelves. Yeah, there's only one of these. Right. This is on the opposite side of the 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 door. Another book. Fireplace. And back to okay. Yeah, so that's 8. Alright, so I thought there was two of these shells for some reason, but obviously not. Okay, and let's go back here. Um so right now I think I just have I have these 2 switches here open, the rocket and the dock. And I was playing around with this a bit off screen. So some of these switches work in the sense that you can when you sorry, that like I said, the noise is a bit loud in my, or the sound is a bit louder in my headphones. It lines up with a an icon there, and it turns red. Some of them don't do that. So I am just going to I think what I'm going to do right now is just really quick turn off everything but the rocket, which should be just that one by the docks there. I kind of already demonstrated this about last time, but so I knew that switch was on because the icon was on the map there. Okay, there it is. All right, so right now the line is lined up with the rocket, and what I'm going to do is head back, open the bookshelves, and explore explore this hallway here. There's an elevator at the end. I don't think we can see around to see what's behind the elevator. Right, but we just get in. And it says, get a little... animation there. Okay. So... right. So there's two... signs there. Well, let's check the library one first. Or the book one first, I guess. Yeah. So, that brings us to a view of the rocket, which is where the icon, or which is how the map was lined up earlier, and just I'm gonna go back for a second just to show how that works. I guess I'm still at the point where I can kind of remember everything, because I remember how this works, even though it was a couple decades ago. If I shift this, if I shift this a little bit more, I can still enter the hallway here and go up the elevator. Okay. See, now you just get a stone wall. There's no opening there. So you have to line up the tower, which is controlled in that painting or in that map, with with an actual icon, and then it will turn red, and then you can see something there. You can see out the window and into the icon there. So let's go back. Alright, I'm probably gonna edit some of this. Alright, let's... Alright, so it's now it's lined up with the rocket again. Let's go back. Okay, and now we're back to the rocket window again. All right, so let's go around the elevator and check out the key sign there. All right. So it says 59 volts. Right. let's go around. So if you remember, the rocket was powered by this electric generator, and there was a control room for the generator, and you could set different power levels for it. So let's go back to that generator. The butterflies again. There's the power, or the generator building. So we need to generate 59 volts. So there's 10, 7 plus 7 makes 17, plus 8, so 10, 7, 8. 10, 7, 8, 16. That's a 5. 10, 7, 8, 16, 5. That's a 1. Another 8. Okay, I went over the 59, so it's it basically overloaded, and so I've got to remove because it has to be exactly 59. It can't be over. If it goes over, then the whole system overloads, and you don't it resets back to 0. So I need to remove 12 there. So let's leave that 1 and 2 in reserve there. Oh. See, I want to... Right. I want it just a little bit over 59. Yeah, here we go. So just trial and error. I got close to 59, which is 61, and these two control 1 and 2. So if I click that, I get to 59. I don't know how many. I mean, there's obviously over 1,000 different combinations of on-off there. 2 times 2 up to the 10th power. But it's not that hard to kind of guess your way close, and then do some fine adjustments and get the exact number. So the problem is I've overloaded it now, so I have to go back. Let's memorize that. So the bottom 4 there, and no, wait a second. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 generator switches. So I want right. I want 2 through 5, 2 through 6, and 8. Now, is there a way to reset this? Okay, I need to reset this somewhere, because it is just like your fuse box at home. You have to turn it off, then turn it back on again, I guess. So where would that be, I wonder? Oh, here. Okay, this is promising. All right. That might be the circuit breaker, or it might be just one of them. Here we go. The navigation here gets some. It takes some getting used to, because there's no like intermediate motion involved. It seems to me there was a setting for that, but let's see if I can switch that on. Okay, so yeah, the whole thing was turned off and back on again. So let's do right. So that one, that one. All right. So now we're at 59. That's the wrong way. Right, so now this before this didn't open. And wow, okay. Right. So that basically just opens up another puzzle here. And let's see, what does this do? Oh, okay. Right, so you can basically, you can play a little melody there. And I think the idea is we'll get a clue with the here about which keys to play. And then we can put that in here and play the melody, and that will open up something in that. But I don't know. Is there where the clue for that would be? So, well, I'm going to call that a dead end for now, unless I can figure out that clue. But let's try a different. Let's try a different switch location. So let's try the one by the dock here. So we figured out the one with the rocket. So I'm going to turn that switch off just so it's not on the map anymore, and we can concentrate on the other ones. There's the map. Okay, let's move the... Alright. Okay, so we have to open this again. So this time the tower is going to be pointed at the docks, at the dock, and we'll see a another clue, hopefully, by the we'll see another clue at the where it says where it says key there. So let's check this out. Yeah, so that's the dock. It looks like it's actually pointing at that ship there. And there was a ship in the kind of basin in the center of the island there. So there might be something going on with that. Let's go up here. Here we go. Okay. And I'm going to have to write these down here. So yeah, there's a certain amount of pencil and paper work with this kind of thing, and I didn't have a pencil and paper handy here. So let's see. So October 11, 1984, 10:04 a.m. Okay, January 17, 12. Can't quite read that. Can't quite read that. I think that's 12:07. 5:06 a.m. and November 23rd, 9791, 6:57 p.m. Okay. So there's another key, and I believe in this case it relates to the building with the chair in it. Alright, it's this building here. And that has its... Yeah, okay, that has its own switch. And I'm not totally sure here. If you turn the lights on... I think that's how we tried it last time. Bring this down. Yeah, nothing shows up, but if we turn the lights off... it might be different. Let's try turning them off. Yeah, it shows a constellation there. Okay, so I'm gonna call this the well, it's not really a planetarium, but it's I'm gonna call it a planetarium because you look at star constellations in it. And I think this has detailed dates here, so I'm going to change these dates to the ones in the ones that given in the clue. So October, oops, 11, 10:04. October 11. Oh, 1984. Wow, okay. Let's just drag it. Okay, there we go. Alright, it's hard to get too close there. Alright, October 11, 1984, 10:04 a.m. So, oh, that's right. AM PM confusion here. 10:04. So assuming I've copied that down correctly, if I click this, I'll get another... Alright. So it looks like a, well, there's a pentagon. It's like a pentagon with a tail, so maybe like a maple leaf or something like that. Well, it's nice, relaxing music at least. And we need to marry that information here, there, so that the let's leave here. And there was these, there were these pictures here with different configurations of or different symbols, and I believe those were, or those corresponded to the different constellations there. So if there's 8 possible constellations, pretty sure that's not it. Yeah, there's the leaf there. Okay. So, let's switch that on. Okay. So I'm gonna write this down. Leaf. Just I'll have it, in case I need to start over again here. And let's do the next date. So I'll probably compress some of this by editing, but okay, there's January 17th, 12:07, 5:06 a.m. Let's click the button, see what we get. And that's, let's see, that's kind of a oval. I'm gonna kind of sketch that. So this game, there's all kinds of clues available. It's not just it's not like you just enter a code and you have the answer. There's like you have to like find the correlation between this constellation of stars and a possible represent, or what it might possibly represent as a constellation. And in real life, those connections are not very clear. In the game, it's slightly more clear, but not by much. Okay, so that's a cross. Pretty sure that's not it. I'm just writing this down for future reference here, so I don't have to check them all again. An arrow. Okay, and Is the arrow again? Yeah, I might be missing one there. Let's try on this side. An anchor. So far, haven't seen anything that looks close to what a beetle. Snake. It's a possibility, but I don't think it's according to my sketch. It's oriented the right way. An eye. And I'm missing one somewhere. Oops. Right, a ostrich or possibly an emu. Some kind of bird, at least. So, you know what? I'm going to guess that this is the closest to the picture there. It's not very close, but I think it'll do for now. If it's not right, then I'm gonna say that I'll try. That's the most likely to be wrong. Let's say. And let's go back and check the third combination. Okay. Okay, November 23rd, 9791, 6:57 p.m. You know, could that be yeah, it's possible. I'm not really happy with that. Wow, alright, So, let me just sort of sketch that out there. And to me, that looks like the beetle. Which I remember was on the if I have it written down correctly here, at least. Oops. It is the third one down here. Yeah. Right. And, So, right, I possibly wrote down a date wrong. I possibly misinterpreted the constellation. So I'll try to figure that out. Off screen. Or figure that out off screen. In the meanwhile, let's turn on a different switch this time. So let's turn that one off, and let's turn on the one with the gears. And you may not, may not be possible to line that up. I'm not sure. Okay, so now the gears are lined up, or are on this map there. Oh, okay. So let's see if that has a clue. Um, okay, so first of all, I have to open the door. So some of these, it's gonna, I mean, I guess really for all of them, there's like multiple components to the puzzle. So, it's, uh, so you get one clue that opens one component, and then there's a different clue that opens another component. And I don't remember how they are connected, if you need one to solve the other, or how that works, but, so anyway, so we're looking at the gears there. And let's check to see what the key is here. So 240, 221. Ah. Just write that down. 240, 221. All right. Well, I know what the 240 is going to be because there's a clock tower. So let's check that out. So the time we want on this one is 240. So let's see, the big hand has to be, or the little hand has to be on the 2. So 3 more. And the little hand has to be on the 7, so I guess 5 more. Yeah, that looks like 240. Okay, and let's try pressing that red button. Okay, it actually worked. All right. So that opened some gears there, and we can flip that on now. And this says 221. So I assume that means that we want this to say, instead of 221, we wanted to say instead of saying 333, we wanted to say 221. So let's see what these levers do. So that switches the bottom 2. Okay. And this just switches the top 2. Okay. I think there has to be a let's see. 2. So I can get 231, but I can't get 221. And since they move two at a time... Hmm. Oh! Now how did that happen? Oh, I see. Okay, when you hold it down, the middle one turns. Alright. So that's what I needed to know. Alright. Okay. Alright, so what I'm gonna do is reset it. So I want the top one to be 2. And I'm just gonna hold this, pull that down once, so I get a 1 there, and then I'm gonna hold it down until I reach the 2 in the middle one. So there we go. Alright. Wow. So that opened. Um, Alright, well... That unlocked something, but I'm not sure what it unlocked. So let's leave that switch on, because that's the only one I couldn't turn on before. Let's turn the switch for the planetarium back off. And look at the map again. Right, there's the clock tower. So this clue corresponded to the clock tower. Maybe if I... Yeah, I don't see the red line there, so I think that means we don't get a clue for that direction, but I'm just going to check it anyway. I'll edit it out if it's turns out to be a dead end. So yeah, that did turn out to be a dead end. It just showed up on the map, but there was no clue. And I think I remember what I'm doing wrong now. So there's one other source of information here, and that is these books here. So I'm gonna quick skim through them here. I'll read them in more details. Offline. It's a lot of text, and I'm not gonna read everything here on screen. Okay, let's try this again. Stone ship age. Oh, okay. So it gives me a picture of all the constellations. So that's a little bit more enlightening. So the one I thought was the... Okay, So the one I thought was the beetle actually is the beetle. Um, I misidentified the bird. The leaf is correct. Um, so I think the one that I thought was the bird is actually the snake. I'll have to double check that, but I'll do that off screen. Let's see what this says. Okay. Some parts are missing there. Here we go. So there's a picture of a keyboard there, and that's obviously what we need to do in the rocket ship one. So let me write this down. So they're given as numbers, and I've got to turn my head a little bit. So it's C, and then C an octave above, and then a D sharp above that, and then an F. Just happen to know how to and then a B flat. I guess if you've never played a musical instrument before, that you're going to be a little bit of trouble, but I guess you could just sort of write down or draw a picture of the whole keyboard there or something. So let's see. So C octave, D sharp octave, F, and B flat. All right. And that's it for that one. And there was one more book here. So there's 5 books altogether. I thought there were only... the black ships. Okay. So, so let's see if we can open that one. Let's see if we can open that one. This one puzzle here. So let's see. So the first one is C. I think we have to kind of memorize that tone, and I think that was right. Now, I didn't say I was an expert at playing a musical instrument, so this is going to take a little while. So, alright. Okay. And then, D sharp. It's hard to just do one without moving it. So that's going to be kind of a. Okay, so I've fiddled around with it a lot, and I think that's a good approximation of where I am here. So it's C, C, D sharp, or possibly E flat, F, and B flat. Let's try that. Hmm. Okay, there we go. Alright, I was off by a half tone on one of them. Yeah, I never said I was uh, uh, not tone deaf, I guess. So, alright, so that's the book, and I guess we click on it, and it's another island. So I'm gonna call it an episode there. Now that we have that all done, so let's. I'm going to uh, continue on with the exploration of that island later. Meanwhile, I'm gonna check out those books and see if there's a lot of it is. I think a lot of it's just sort of backstory. The history of Atreus and Catherine and whatnot. Um, so I will just read them and figure out what the most important things are and summarize next episode. And but the main thing is going to be to do this island, I think, and that again is probably going to be multiple episodes. So I hope you'll join me for that. And until then, bye.